go check out the meteor shower, although it's pretty overcast, but we'll see how it goes. Go front view. A little more entertaining than my shadowed area inside the car. How this goes. Hopefully the clouds aren't too bad. It looks a little cloudy out, but we'll see if we can catch some meteors. That's the whole point. It's the tonight and tomorrow night are supposed to be the peak of the Perseids meteor. Perseids? I don't know how to pronounce the property. One of those two words, take your pick. But we'll see what we can see. Hopefully something. It'll be late enough. I got some nice minty hot chocolate to keep me going. Had some coffee earlier, so hopefully it won't be out too late. It's a reasonable temperature out, so. But I got a chair and brought a sleeping blanket just in case. Got an ambulance sitting up over there. Down. You can park on a field. You get a pretty unobstructed view of the sky. That's cool. You should go out there and watch some of the weather coming in. But, not today. There we go. Drive to town, pretty quiet night. Fuel tank being fueled up at the gas station there. I enjoy the last days of summer because we're in August. Weather starts getting nippy in September, right? But haven't had a chance to really get out and go camping. I really want to do that. I might try and squeeze that in somewhere next couple of weeks, maybe. We shall see. Put another 10, 12 minutes before I get to the site itself, or park. It's on a side road just outside of Hamilton. It's nice and quiet. Occasionally you get some cars going by, but this late at night, not too much traffic. I had a car shot on someone's van, but no one ever really bothers us. We're not bothering anybody. We're just sitting there, literally just watching the sky. So no one's ever asked. You're not running I don't usually don't run a fire or anything like that. Just sit there, watch the weather. So maybe that'll help. My cheapy Android radio head unit here. There's a reason why it's cheap. Yeah, maybe at the next light. I just saw the quote there, or the comment. Hey, for a 21-year-old car, she gets up and goes very good. I've been actually pretty impressed with how peppy this stupid little thing is, man. And with these tires and this weather and the dry, she'll chirp in second, easy. I've been able to do it in third even, so. If I'd seen the comment before I left the light, yeah, I probably would have. That's not just like second. Oh, didn't quite do enough in third. There we go. That wasn't even over 40 miles an hour. Because I imagine you're probably from the US, most people are, but 60 kilometers if you're local to Canada. So, worst cops would do is just give me a ticket for an unnecessary noise for squealing the tires. That's happened before. In a Ford Tempo. Now that wasn't me driving at the time, it was my buddy back in high school. It was amusing. Ticket for excessive noise. I don't think I'll ever, not remember that kind of amusement. But it was a standard. He was showing me how to drive it. But that was a long time ago. God, that was ages. Prior to getting this last October, geez, I hadn't had a standard for 15 years. So when I started looking into these, and the first one of these, and in case you wanted to know what it was, this is a 2003 Honda Element. Yeah, I bought it in October, and the first one I went for a test drive was a standard. And that was just coming off of some elbow damage I did. I forget what the hell I was doing, but it hurt my elbow, and I'm going, do I want a standard? All the hassles and the headaches, and your elbow, you kind of need to use your elbow when you're shifting. So, I took one for a test drive, and I couldn't believe how easy it was to drive. It was literally weirdly insane. These are ridiculously easy to drive, and they're totally different than your standard. Standard. There's the word for you. Your regular standard, because the shifter's on the center console, but it's up higher. But for some odd reason, it actually makes it really the shift linkage itself, the way this whole thing puts together. It's easy to drive. It can be a bunch of fun too. I don't want to do it too much, but I've had more than enough fun with this. Still plan on having more. Peppy little thing for 160 horsepower, 155. I think this is rated at. I forget the torque rating. With the K24, the Honda K24, which is obviously a 2.4 liter motor. This thing weighs, what was it, 3,200 pounds, I think, that this vehicle weighs. For a compact SUV, it's pretty heavy, so it's a solid vehicle. But it's fun, and so much space you can do with this stuff. Well, that's why I got it, because I wanted to do more camping, get out and have some fun, and the Honda Element crowd is super nice guys. There's great people to be around with. Tires when you're running all-terrain tires. Well, I went with the slightly oversized tires and over the stock, so give me extra. Well, the tires are an inch taller, so it means you get an extra half inch of lift. So for a small vehicle, I got 7.5 inches of ground clearance. Not worried about winter time, and these are even being all-terrain tires. I'm good in the winter time too. Even they're actually winter rated, so. Nice all-around tires. Want to get something that didn't have to necessarily switch all the time. I normally go for like dedicated summer and dedicated winters. That's what I kind of prefer. But it's a comfort ride. One of the, we've got a paid highway up Press Toll Route 407. I had this thing up to, I think I hit 140, which is about what, 85 miles an hour. This thing didn't even bat an eye. No vibrations, no weirdness. It just kept going, and it was like super comfortable at that speed in this type of vehicle. I was impressed. Or something's got like, wow. Everything but the engine has 381,000 kilometers, which is what? I want to say, I'm going to take a rough guess because I needed 280,000 miles, something like that. But the motor was swapped on it before I got it. Don't know why. So it's an 05 motor and a 03 element. Supposed to have about 100,000 K left, like 60,000 miles less. So but it performs well, gets really good mileage on a highway. None of these do good in the city, doesn't matter, Back. Guess I'm back now. The connection out here is I got like 1 bar of LTE, which kind of sucks. So here I am, just sitting at a cornfield. And I wonder if I can do something here. So let's see what we can see about the sky. Ooh, that's a bright light. Let me check out the weather and the setup here. There we go. It's gonna be dark. Now, that's kind of, man, got a lot of cloud cover tonight. But we have some open spots. It's just all cloud back that way. And it's not too cold out. Oh, let's see how this clears up. Oh. I see stars or planes. They're bleeping. The navigation lights. You can see them going. Oh, surprisingly, suddenly there's like 3 of them in that open area. Nice little app you can get called Flight Radar. It's free. You can actually see all the planes. So if you see something going overhead, open it up. You can find out what it is, where it's going from, where it's coming from, where it's going to, where it's coming from. Unless it's, private military ones, you might get that it's what type of plane it is, but not much more detail beyond that. All right. About 13 minutes to go here, 14 minutes. Okay, let's see. Let's sit here. I wonder if I can try to find a decent spot for it just to kind of sit up. Oops. And still see the sky while I grab my chair. Man, my signal out here really does suck. And went offline while I was back there. Huh. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. You sit there. Should be that way. Alright. I'll give you a little bit of a... I have... This is called anti-gravity chair. Because you can literally lean completely back and not fall over. Stupidly comfortable. Kill the light because the bugs like too much. But that also means I can lay completely flat on my back and see the entire sky without having to cream my neck everywhere. But let's see if we get some meteors that we can see, because that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, just get my hot chocolate set up. I have to change the way my lid goes on. Fun fact, my lid is 180-degree reversible. So left or right-handed, basically, because you put up a right hand, now I have access to the spout. Now the meteor shower is supposed to be peaking between 11 and 12. Pardon me, between 12 and 2 a.m. I don't know how long I'll be out here. Hopefully long enough to get some meteors. Yeah, can't really see the vehicle too much. Sunlight. But now if I catch something, that'd be really kind of cool. I mean, this is kind of breaking up over here, so there's a little bit more visibility above me, even if it's a little overcast, a little cloudy-ish. But who knows? Double check on my maps. Be the opposite way. Well, we shall see. It's starting to really clear up over there. I'm not sure. I don't think you can pick it up. It's a little hard. But you're kidding. That is a star. So we got a star. That's a certainly bright one. Possibly the North Star. I'd have to bring up my other map or app. Don't know if it'll let me do that while I'm in. One of these days I'll have to find out if swapping apps pauses the streaming or not. There is another star over there and another star over there. But the clouds are clearing up nicely. We'll just have to see what we can see. Okay, actually facing, now I think about it, I am facing northwest. Less than ideal. It's supposed to be in the northeast area. Clouds haven't cleared up that way yet. So, once the cloud cover opens up more that way, then we can move over that way. But it is pretty quiet and peaceful out here. Oh, I see more stars now. Guess my eyes are adjusting to the darkness, so I'm picking up more stars. That's what I want to do. I want to get away from the city. I mean, you can kind of see the brightness of the light reflection. It's all from the city lights. And at the far edges you get some, again, more city lights down around that way. But out here, a little bit less. Oh hey, look, I'm up to 2 bars. Yay, better. Seeing more stars now. It's good. That guy's really kind of, oh, didn't see. He's really kind of blinking. More pronounced than the camera. Well, more obvious, but that is crazy how the light density is changing so quickly. Oh, so there's some doom and gloom for you. The Perseids meteor shower, while really cool, Means we're going through the part of the Oort cloud. There's this giant ring of meteors, and we go through part of this ring. I'm not sure how deep, as far as the overall diameter of the ring. Like I don't think they really know. They're kind of guessing because no one's actually gone out there flown around to find out how big it is. But they have a rough idea. And the meteor showers are, well, exactly that, meteors. But that doesn't mean they're always small. Depending on how the timeline of meteors and this forming of the Oort cloud really happens, it's entirely possible that the theory of meteors that hit the Earth, it's not really a theory. They've got pretty good science to back that up. The extinction of the dinosaurs, the Younger Dryas period, was likely when we went through that cloud. So yes, there are giant meteors out there that can take out our planet at any given time. Besides the ones that just randomly, oh, that's the Big Dipper. Oh, that's just the Big Dipper. Oh, nice. That can take out our planet at any given time. And twice a year, we go through that cloud, the Perseids meteor and the Perseids meteor. So, there's your happy thought of the day. Possibly being taken out by a meteor at any given point. No, we've had some relatively close calls. I think one went between us and the moon a couple years ago. And meteors strike our planet all the time. That's nothing unusual. They're usually small. And then there's a Oumuamua, which was an interesting extrasolar curiosity, we might say. Those new clouds moving in, that's less than ideal. But yeah, see the Big Dipper. That's interesting. I can hear it yet. Seen a bunch of faint lights up in the sky. Actually, I think I see. Can't quite tell. There's one kind of. I think there's a light. Clouds kind of. Yeah, I'm pointing that you can actually see where I'm pointing to, but that might be it, or that's just make the clouds moving to look like the stars moving at the jet, but maybe not. There was one. There was one just went by. I saw it. And a little higher up, I got to see one. So. If anything, I got to see at least one. Be absolutely wild to see one that, brightens up noticeably. That doesn't, cause major damage or kill people. That would be ideal. Seen some pretty wild celestial events this year. So. I don't know how well the phone will really pick this up. Car coming by, gonna screw with my nighttime vision. Luckily, my vehicle's blocking most of its light, so I'm getting blinded. Oh, another vehicle coming by. Yeah, meteor struck by nearby. As long as it wasn't burning hot, I'd grab it. Say I have an actual meteor, that would be pretty wild. So these clouds are coming in. What's going to block, but this air is now moved right above me. Let's see, my hand. Yeah, I'm not sure how well this will pick up. I hope it picks up something. But yeah, a solar eclipse. That's a wild thing to experience. Not something you could ever forget, really. But since this is moving towards, these clouds are moving towards the northeast, that means after a while, I'll just spin the chair around. So you can keep an eye on the clouds. In the open spot anyways. But now the fun part. I can lean back. I do have little locks on the side, so I can sit there at that spot. Hear the crickets. It's funny, I didn't really hear the crickets much all this year until August, which is very strange. I never noticed that crickets weren't terribly active until such late. That may be normal. I might not ever been aware of it. I would think, hear crickets during the summertime, June, July, August. But this time, I didn't really notice them until August. Those lower level clouds are moving pretty fast. Lower level stuff. Well, this is the fun part of doing this. You never know when or if something will ever happen. I think after this car goes by, I think I will move the chair. We'll reposition. All right. All right. I just do a quick shot of the car. Give her the light because dogs like that light apparently too much. I can only hope we get something. The clouds are coming in. Now tomorrow night, I'll do the same thing again tomorrow night. Because these are the peak nights, tonight and tomorrow night. And if it's really clear out on Tuesday night, I'll try for one more night. Let's lean back out a little more. If it wasn't so cloudy out and I had better control of the camera on the YouTube Live, you do a wide angle, get a wide screen shot, wider shot of the sky. So with a better chance of catching more. I'm pretty good. Pose like that. way too fuzzy and boring for most people to look at. But we are where we are. It is what it is. It's kind of funny with the clouds moving. It looks like the stars are moving, but I know they're not. That's just a illusion of movement. Parallax? I think that might be what it is. Where things look like they're moving just because something else in the foreground is moving and or background. Well, like I said, I'm happy I got to see one. I would like to see a little more. But timing is everything, right? That's the back of my vehicle open. There, we're here. Yeah, that's kind of the open area. That's about what we got to work with. I mean, they could be all around, but of course, cloud would obviously and clearly block that. This might not last too long because with all this cloud cover, I'm not going to get much more. So I think once this cloud cover here moves down too far, then I'll have to call it quits. So maybe another 20 minutes. Let's see how this goes. I'll review the video, but I don't think I caught the one that I saw. But I do appreciate it. Where are we here? Yeah, over there. But that's gap, the opening is getting closed up pretty quick with some hazy clouds. So this is a good sized meteor that comes down to the cloud level. And there aren't too many of those that do that. I don't think we're going to get much else, which kind of sucks. It's like a door being closed. Let's see if I can do this. Oh. Right down there. Yes, much smaller and smaller place to see anything useful. It's gotten much more cloudier over the sky because over the city you see more light. A couple of little holes in the cloud there, but yeah. I suppose it was nice just to get out for a little bit. I think I'll just call it A for effort. You never know. Channel can't be bangers, if you will. Well, might as well just film the rest of the night. Going home too. Plug you in, keep you rolling. Yeah, it's the boring part while I pack up. And let my shop give me a little time. Oh, forgot about it. Strap it down the chair so it doesn't rattle around. You up? The fence is crooked, I swear. Well, I hope I can. Would be it's a slim shot that I got that one meteor on the camera. Maybe torn. driving lights still work with the app, because they run my lights actually run off of Bluetooth. I got an app on my phone so I can control my driving lights. Now because they're LEDs, and I do two of them, so I got these. They do multiple colors, and they can go through these scenes where they can flash different colors. They won't do the police flash, which is technically illegal if you try to, because it can be interpreted or construed as impersonating a police officer, which I'd never want to be, captured. Ha! I'd be pulled over for that. That would just kind of suck. Get out, not too cold, and on the cool side. You get a jacket, sweater, a light sweater. Starts the city part of it. Not so rural anymore where you got street lighting. just cruising back from trying to see the meteors, but too cloudy out. Got to see a single meteor. Just cruising back to the city on the way home. Place where you just kind of cruise at whatever speed you need to be or feel like doing, and not have anybody get in your way. Skunk. That's got to be a plane. That's really bright, pretty consistent. Saw a bright light in the sky. I was like, ooh, something, a big meteor coming down? Pretty sure that's just a plane. Anyways, that's it for the night. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for stopping by.